This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bears offense will start this game off with the football. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. All by himself down the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Bears are on the move. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Western Kentucky's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and short kicks. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On the ground, it's Lawrence. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Clark to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bears will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Catch in the middle. It's Epps. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates.
He tries to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Toppers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Clark wants to throw. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. The Hilltoppers get enough to move the chains.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires on the move. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Complete downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Yeah, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Snagged in the middle. It's Epps. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Hilltoppers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado State was far from the friendly confines of Fort Collins, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the returner will be brought down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go.
He's loose. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Quick strike complete. Lots of running room. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, WKU. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Clark to fire. Rush is on him. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football again.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Hilltoppers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. There he goes. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Red pass, it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Clark wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Bears are on the move. Just keep slinging it. Using the quick game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Pulls and fires complete. Made a defender miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Makes his man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it to the right. There he goes. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Reads it, fires complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulls it, fired complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. Touchdown, Toppers! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Hawaii dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Clark wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Direct snap. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Clark to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Sure hands, it's Robinson. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Hits the seam wide open. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd down play from the gun. Got out of trouble, throws. Grabs it in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They